Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. And today we're gonna get a winter park. Right, winter park. That is, Right. What are we supposed to do here? So this aluminium plant is on the, it's on a rise. We're gonna get it soon. I am 99% sure that I don't have any mods for the bulk cargo, excuse me, bulk cargo transport. All of these are just conveyor belts, so I think I'm gonna have to use, at the moment, I'm gonna have to use the vanilla ones. So let's real quickly try to see how this is gonna work. So, well, they're nice and skinny. I like that. Okay, so we're gonna have one of these bad boys over here without paying for it, of course. We're gonna be building it ourselves. And then it's gonna be in this direction. How far? Ooh, I like it. It's only one of them. We don't have to build a huge infrastructure project over here. Okay, since everything is kinda in this direction over here, I think I'm gonna just go and connect it to. Well, let's go with this. Again, I think we're back here with this road. That's gonna be fun. Alright, not gravel, just build a mud road. This is just for the construction purposes and for the firefighting purposes, so let's stick to those two. So you will have a couple of access for this bulk cargo transport. We're getting some workers here, but this is still far from done. This whole thing, we're gonna focus on this quite soon. Just give me a couple of seconds, minutes to resolve the main topic of the day, and that would be the winter park over here. Okay, right, actually this is going to be a little bit bigger project than I expected. You know what, let's just start with it. Okay, so the bridge is done. We're gonna go for C, H, and E. That's a cheat mod on, and let's just implement our line spacing here. This is the only cheat mod I'm using, and I will just stick to that. I won't use any mod. I'm not using any other mods, actually. I just recently find out that there's other options you can do there. I didn't really pay attention to that. This is alcohol sales here, and yeah, we can go with the... Actually, you know what? We deserve a better pub here. I think we're gonna go for pickled babushka, but since they don't have access to the rest of the... You know what? Let's just build a pathway here. I'm gonna go for the same location where this road went, and I will in the future be building the overpasses. I think they are in production at the moment, that we're gonna have them soon. But for now, I'm just gonna build pathways over the railroad and consider them not to be unrealistic. Okay, let's continue on. We have this path I said I'm gonna fix as well, so let's try doing this. Let me try to demolish this. Maybe I'm gonna keep the same path here. We'll see how it's gonna fit with the rest of the road. Oh, it fits... It's not that nice. Let's try to remove a little bit more, and let's try like this. Let's try like this, and I think this is a little bit nicer. And we're gonna have to do the same on the other side. Let me just pay for this project, because I want as less interruptions as possible in this project. So I'm gonna go and build this, and then I think we're missing a path through here. This is a nice path, that's a nice path, everything is a nice path. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit trickier, so let me see if I can... Perfect, there. Remove the road, so I interrupted their traffic over there, so we can remove the rest of the road from here, and the pathways as well. So let's go for, let's say, this, like something like this. Of course, this is gonna be, again, ooh. I think it's fine. It goes a little bit here next to the building, but I think this is fine in general. Okay, so this is main road infrastructure, path infrastructure, and road infrastructure I would like to make. I will be trying to build... This was built in old times when just freaking connected mode was on when I just wanted to connect everything to everything, but now we have a functioning, semi-functioning public transport system, so I would like to stick to that as well. So let's see if we can I would like to stick to trying to use the public transport system as much as possible, because I think it's the most efficient way of going around town or wherever they need to go. So something like this would be fine. Of course, Lenin needs to be connected as well. I was thinking of rotating Lenin elsewhere, in a different, like rebuilding it in a different location or something like that. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. I will connect this not over the railroad, but on the side here, just so they can have faster connection everywhere. And I might go, and I think I will go for another one here, just because there's a kindergarten and we have something over here that I would like people to have easy access to, like this, and build this one. Okay, they're already using it, so this is fine. We have the work, among other things, and then we have House of Culture, we have pool. It will help them go around town a little bit more efficient. I will do a couple of other things. Did I ever? I really wanted to do it, but yeah, I did build technical services office over here to deal with the issues of the city, but I wanted to build one over here, so let me real quickly do this. Technical services, red one, it's fine. Let me level this a bit over here in this corner, because between here, Renargrad and Sulivostok are not well connected with well, clean roads. Let's say it like that. I will pay for this, and I will get a couple of nice snow trucks over here. So let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's have 3-kilometer range, and that's it. They will refuel. We have a petrol station here, and soon enough we're gonna be remodeling this part of town as well. We have some old houses here. We don't mind old houses, but this is not the time for that. So okay, this is my cheap shot at realism, at keeping it a little bit real. I will make a park here, so all of this from the hospital part to the other, from one, let's call it like this, from this heat exchanger to this heat exchanger, it's all gonna be one big green park. I will create a Lenin, and of course, as Dano said, I will be putting a pine park over here. I think it's gonna look the nicest. I'm gonna try to be tasteful. I'm gonna be like all orderly, and gonna put a couple of these pine trees right next to the road, and I will fill the rest of the park as well. But this is just to keep, let's call it, I know that probably pine is not the best tree to keep the noise of the railroad away from people. In real life it would be something with a more let's call it branchy, with a little bit more leaves, a little bit, let's call it a little bit more volume. I think trees will be better, like birch and stuff, but it doesn't matter. We are making a nice looking park. We're not making any political statement over here. We're just making this look nice, and I'm gonna try to get a road of pine trees next to the railroad. This is the main goal of this is just a little bit to hide the railroad, as if it's something ugly. So all of you railroad or train watchers, train spotters, you guys can go on the train tracks. We have a lovely access here, and in the future we will have the overpasses over this railroad. So okay, we can put trees on this side as well. So we're gonna have overpasses over this railroad, and that's gonna give us a little bit better view of the trains, whoever wants to do that. Okay, so this is kind of like outer shell or outer layer of trees that I wanted to plant. Let me just put a couple of them here. Maybe I should have done the path first. What I wanted to do, did I build here? No, I wanted to build a nice path here in the other city. So we have this park over here, and let me pay for this. I will pay for this just to show you what I wanted to build. Let's pause this. I wanted to build something like this, and then straight. let's go here. Something like this, and then just 2 connections, one here and one here. And I'm pretty sure that this is gonna look, yeah, the people are already using it. It's not supposed to be something nice, like something efficient. It's supposed to be something nice. So I removed this square, and I know a lot of you are not happy when I do too much removing, and I agree, I shouldn't be removing too much stuff, but I'm gonna put another pine park over here. Actually, this one can be quite dense as far as I care. This is gonna be our town square. Actually, town square, that's not gonna be visible, but I think it's still gonna be nice. Let's put a couple of trees here, couple of them over here, and I wanted to build something like this over there in this park, so these kind of pathways, but I forgot to put the construction first of the monuments. So a couple of monuments over here. First of all, I will go to mods. Where the, if I was yeah, it's a monument section. Karl Marx. This is made by Chris, and I think it's iconic for this area, and I will keep the, let's go for Karl Marx just across the bust of Karl Marx, just across the Lenin statue. Do I want to construct this on my own? I think yes. Let our people work on this a little bit. So this is going to require a little bit of steel, a little bit of concrete, and a long access road to it like this. There we go. And this is the monument I would like to build from here. What is this? This is ears of corn. This is a farm. Farming add-ons. They have lovely ones. I like this one. This is wheat of ears of wheat. This is wheat, symbolizing. But this is when we're gonna put this in a farming community in the future, not now. Right. And then we have cattle. Oh yeah, the cattle, tea kettle. Right, and then we have the monuments from Vanilla game. I think Red Star would be nice, probably on the town entrance. I don't want to clog this railroad because I think we might still not be done with this. We might still not... Still trains not loading fuel there. I don't see them. Anyway, the Red Star would be good. Let's put it here. I think this would be nice. Okay, we didn't damage any trees. And then Lenin, we already have it. Sickle and hammer. Let's go Soviet emblem on the other side, probably would be the best. Again, we're gonna be doing a lot of... actually, I think it's enough. I think it's enough here. Yeah, I want to be able to squeeze this nicely, and I don't want to just place it for the sake of placing it. What I'm gonna build is a wavy road pathway here. I know, unfortunately, people in this game don't really go around same like in Skylines, so you're gonna kind of have to... they're not gonna use roads if it's not efficient, which is not the best way of looking at it. So, for example, when we build these roads, I'm just gonna let our construction companies do this. It's just a gravel road, and they should be done fast. I'm not gonna waste money on that, even though it's not a big waste. Yes, so... Okay, couple of you guys said also that we should... just let me get this straight right here. Sorry about this. I just don't want to misquote anything, so I will just say that... yeah, Billaburn. Billaburn said something that he's... again, here we go. This is the problem. Okay, if I tell him to go... He's supposed to go to Belarus train aggregate, loading, unloading. It's over there. Wait. Is he full of coal? He's full of coal. Why can't they go here and refuel? This is my question, guys. Do you know, this train is not big. This train is small. He passed by the petrol station and or fueling station, and he didn't refuel. And I have no idea why. The only thing I can think of that I can put a fueling station over here, and every time they pass through it, they will refuel, or if they need fuel. My only worry is if the trains from elsewhere want to refuel here. That's gonna be a problem. Okay, let me try to resolve this. This is a coal that I don't want to be using. I don't want to be importing this coal. Oh, bauxite is already delivered. That's nice. So what I'm gonna do real quickly is create the. I'm gonna create. 1 second. The railroad train depot. Here we go. I will create real quickly a train depot here. I will pay for it. And I'm really hoping that this is gonna work efficiently, because I'm kind of sick and tired of this already. Our fueling on this map is not working perfectly fine. So what I'm gonna do now, tell this train to go and just park itself over here. And hopefully I won't forget about it, because... oh, fun. Turn around. Oh, come on, remove the question mark. Why can't you get there? So he's supposed to go... oh, right, probably because it's a red light for him to go in that direction, because there's no lighting system set up in this area here. So I'm gonna set this up real quickly. Right, I'm gonna be blocking everything except the two main road. That would be... let's go for these two. So this one is gonna be fine. This is gonna be right hand side. So left hand side is gonna be in this direction, and rest of the and this one is gonna be in this direction. Everything else is gonna be turned towards inwards, except we have the reversal over here in this lane. So this needs to be all inwards. This is all gonna be blocked. Let's go here and continue blocking these train tracks. And is this a dead end? No, it's not. It's actually dual directional. I will be... let's go for mixed semaphores. Mixed semaphores will be here and here. And mixed semaphores are going to separate this train station from the rest of the network. That's fine, and then I need to go and check which ones. This is going to be chain semaphore going out. Chain semaphore going out would be this one. And then, can I remember which one this is? Are you complicating things there? Not really. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 and 4 from the left hand side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go one more time. This is going to be 1, 2, 3. So this road, railroad. And then we're gonna have the normal one getting in, but normal one getting in is gonna be this one over here, and all of the rest of them are gonna be pointing towards inwards, just to block them from using these railroads. Okay, so this seems like it could be now separate properly. Then let me see if this question mark resolved. Of course it did. Not. So this one cannot go in the opposite direction. Why is that? Because this one doesn't allow dual directional exit. Okay, that's fine. So this needs to be mixed semaphore. Let's do it like this. Here we go. He suddenly has a new inspiration for this. Perfect. How good for you. I'm glad. Okay, how is this close to being finished? Close. Right, 370,000. So, I'm gonna repeat our goal from this series. So, this is a 5-year plan. We have a first 5-year plan. We started developing our industry. We developed a little bit of tourism there, which I kind of gave up on. It's still functioning, it's still working, but I started with tourism. And then I had a bright idea to start exporting iron ore. Yeah, it was nice in the beginning, but that's not enough for to sustain our industry. So that didn't last for long. Then I had to expand to proper profitable industries, and that cost a lot of money. Right, we have a lot of unemployment here. That's good, kinda. I wanted to resolve this, and I will resolve this in a few seconds. So what I'm gonna tell him to go here and just go up, in the opposite direction. You are going to... loading, unloading. Doesn't matter, just move from there so our train here can... Yeah, I think this is gonna work out. I will be resolving this intersection right now. Okay, so this is coal deliveries. We have too much coal, we have too much coal, and we have too much coal. We're missing iron. Why are we missing iron? Let's check. This is blocked for some reason. Let's see. This is coal deliveries. It look empty. Okay, so you're going to... Right, you're going there, but why didn't you load? Why is this guy going to diesel station? Oh, right, he's reorienting there. Okay, and the problem is when he's supposed to be loading, this is the... Of course, this is the coal loading facility. I didn't set it up to load, and now we're gonna do that. You don't have to wait to load, and you know what? Maybe you can... No, let's... You can finish your circle. Go there and unload, and then go back. But we need to check what is happening here. We have this train stopped, we have this train stopped, and of course these two trains are fighting each other. So let me see, let me remove you back. That's fine. Let's see if he's gonna move back significantly or just a little bit. This is just a little bit, but I can try to fix this. This is obviously not a full, not a solution to this. We need to be reorientating this train somewhere else. Actually, I can't. This train needs to be shorter. I think this is the solution to this. Or how can I block everybody else except... Okay, right, we can do this. I will put the normal chain semaphore just before the entrance to this area. And they have to wait. Oh, no. It has to be just before this area. So what's gonna happen now? This is not gonna be viable up. Why? Why are you doing this to me? They decided because there were too many trains here. They decided to let's go, and you can go in the opposite direction. Now you can go and to this diesel station, opposite direction. No. Turn around. You should be able to. What's wrong with this? You're on the right hand side. Oh, please don't start going in here. Right, so we have mixed semaphores. He's supposed to go outwards there, and he's not. So what's the problem? Problem is he's fighting with himself. He's supposed to go to a diesel station here, and then this coal loading facility. So go there. Okay, he's going to a coal station, but he doesn't want to go... Suddenly he doesn't want to go through this station. Interesting. Let me try to get you... Can you go back? Not really. Impasse. This is what we have here. Let's resolve these. Let's resolve this one. So this one is gonna go away. He's gonna pass, and then I'm gonna just put chain semaphores in the proper direction there. I'm gonna put chain semaphores in this direction as well, and you are supposed to go in that direction. You currently can't. I will try to offer you just a temporary... I'm doing a lot of these temporary things that I shouldn't be doing. So let me try to get you back to the... to here. And why is this train here? Because we have this bypass set up over here as well. This one is gonna be fine. He will speed this up. Come on, chop. He's gonna go for reloading of iron. That's gonna resolve a lot of issues. Because he's gonna clear this railroad, and then the rest of the trains will be able to go further. Let me see why the next train is not coming in right now. You can go and go there. So this is your thing. That's fine. You can switch over here. He's gonna go right now. Okay. Right. Let them resolve this. And I think it's gonna be fine temporarily, but this is still too long. This train, well, I think I resolved this by right. I need to set these semaphores now so they don't use the same direction. So we have two directions in this direction, two directions in this direction. So, you know, going in and out here. So if they have any rush hour over here, they can queue up over here. Right. So they can queue up in this section here. But usually if they're waiting for something, they're not waiting because it's What's the problem now with you? You're supposed to go to this diesel station over here, and he says he can't get there. So if you go into this intersection, okay, and he's getting in here, so he has... Right, okay, so this is one of the old issues I had from before. For some reason I never resolved this. I will pause this for a second right now. I will be removing, let's see, this and this. And I will be removing on the opposite side this and this. I will be remodeling this railroad here because it needs to be more directly connected to both sides, like this. So this is what we need. This is what I need. So I'm gonna build this, and I will build a dot on the opposite side with this railroad here. Oh, this is gonna be a little bit trickier, but I don't think... Let me see. If I remove this railroad first, is it going to be easier or harder? I'm betting harder. It's possible, but I can do just a little bit longer railroad. Okay, so this is what I want to do. Okay, and I need to put the semaphores in again. So this is gonna be in this direction and the opposite one, and this should be separate. And now we have these railroads. I'm gonna just again separate them permanently. This one. I know that we have some issues with these railroads, so I'm gonna leave them alone. And this one should be blocked, and it's blocked, and here we have the zigzagging something. We had zigzag. Okay, I think this should be resolved now. Let's see. He doesn't have a question mark anymore. I think I'm using this should be resolved now too often. But anyway, you know what I mean. I want to use these two railroads as our main entrance and exit points, and now we are. Okay, I have another big thing that I would like to do here is fix these trains. I still don't understand why they're acting like this. I think the blue train we have delivering coal, I think he is acting up a little bit. He's acting up because he thinks he's a dominant here. I don't know if he's too powerful, like... let's see how this is gonna react. Okay, he has... Wow, okay, I'm speeding this way too much. You know what, I will test this first, because I know if I remove this railroad, they have the waypoints here, and too many waypoints, it's gonna crash the game. Yay, game, go game. Right, okay, going back to the main problem of the crux of the issue, or how does the stupid saying goes. Let's check what's happening in the country. So we have a 5-year plan where we started with industries, iron, and then I went to proper exports, that would be oil and coal. Coal, of course, with access to iron created us cheap electricity, and steel production. Of course, you need to get your cities up and running in order to have proper steel production. Luckily for us, we do. Now, our cities are beautiful. I think we have amazing cities, especially that we are upgrading them now in a proper big Soviet style. We are building big buildings, and I'm happy about it. I'm just gonna go around and check if our cities are doing fine. Of course, I don't remember what their population is or should be, but you can see if... Oh, temperature too low. That's not good. Right, this is smoking, that's fine. Heating is working, but like I previously mentioned, I probably did, we have only one pipeline going from this heating station to this heat exchanger. It is creating enough of a temperature, but this might be way too far. The temperature here is low, and probably they have a lot of connections here. You can see that we have need for some stuff. This is school, and school is barely running at capacity, and again temperature too low in this school. What's the temperature in the school? Oh boy. So, what I think we can do, we can build another pipe here going from the heating plant. That's gonna be messy. Let me just check what are we doing with these. These are useless. We have 3 pipelines going here. One of them is going to this directly. Okay, this one is working perfectly fine, and it's even in range. We have 2 additional ones here. They're working next to perfect, I would say, because this gauge can go, I think, over 90 degrees, and currently, you can see here, it can go all the way, but it's not. It's not even the usage of the heating plant. Maybe it is. It's 10 out of 17 people at the moment. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. I think we're gonna be fine for this winter. I'm just gonna check the population of the rest of the country, but I think we're gonna have to kind of separate or create additional heating plant, which is not gonna be a problem. I can create a heating plant over here for Sulivostok, and I can supply it with coal from here, which is absolutely not a problem. So Sulivostok heating plant in this area. I can even potentially build a new coal storage only for Sulivostok, but I don't think there's need for that. But yeah, that's something if we're gonna consider expansion, and we will be expanding Sulivostok. Our mine needs more people. This looks nice. I don't know about acacia in winter, acacia trees, but it's fine. How are we doing here? You can see that cities are, at least they are fine. Kindergarten is required here. I think we said that we're gonna create a big kindergarten as soon as the roads are done. Do we have a kindergarten over here? Let me see this. We have these guys wanting kindergarten. This is a school, and this is headquarters of the Communist Party, so this is university. I can build a kindergarten here, why not? Let's go for mods, and I'm gonna build a big kindergarten that takes a lot of space. I think these kindergartens that we are using are not cheating. This is cheating. This small guy over here barely takes any space and kind of simulates that it's a 5-story high kindergarten. Well, in truth is actually I would give it more than 2, maybe 3 floors high. Maybe I don't know, but it's too compact, and it has, I think, 500 kids can go to school here. So I try to stick with big ones that are not unrealistically large, and I do right. Do not connect it. Not build it on our own, we can build it whenever. And this area here is close to our oil fields, exactly what kids like to do. They like to play with oil fields. Right, we have additional apartments built here, so we can slowly let this be populated on its own, or we can force populate it, but we have a lot of new apartments. Let me see the industrial zone, 200 people. Okay, let's move some people now to capital. Okay, Chomusek. Chomusek is the guilty party in any relocation effort, because Chomusek is the city that is doing the best. At least people are doing, people are fine with relocating. Let's call it fine with relocating. We have excess people living with their parents, and transporting these guys over here, we can do it on this side as well a little bit. This should increase our workforce in our industrial neighborhood. Now industrial neighborhood is doing fine. We have our chemical industry over here, which is producing, well, chemicals, but we have two unoperational factories. They are fully staffed. Unfortunately, they're not working because they need to set up the distribution. For setting up distribution, it's gonna take a little bit longer, but we already have some projects. For example, this is the project of our cisterns. I already created the new distribution office here, and I would like to act on it right now. So I'm gonna go and buy them a lot of oil tankers for distribution of oil. Speedy ones, yes, is Germany. This one is nice, and it has a nice capacity. I think all of our oil storage has, yeah, let's just go for speed. This is 85, 4 tons. This is 80, but 5 tons. This one is the best for now, Eastern German one. This is 60 kilometers per hour, but a little bit more capacity. This is now 70 kilometers per hour, and this is the highest capacity, I think. We have these one really fast, but it's 6 tons. This is, I think I'm gonna go with the white ones here. And this is 9 tons, 80 kilometers per hour. These are, I think, the same. Are they the same? 9 tons, 80 kilometers per hour, 92 kilowatts. And then we have these 132 kilowatts. These are a little bit strong. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with these. I'm going with these just because they're gonna be iconic on the roads. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna click on the left hand side on the distribution office, and to know what we're dealing with, what we need to copy. I need them to load 2 stuff from here. So this is the fuel depot, so you're gonna be loading fuel, and I will be getting them to load bitumen. Bitumen should be the last one over here. That's fine. Perfect. So we're gonna be loading fuel and bitumen, and the doesn't have to load with any fuel in there because they're huge storages directly connected to the oil refinery, and they are just before the loading on the trains, so they should always have fuel. Okay, so going back to what we need to do. So we have fuel station here, fueling station here, and train fueling station here, and a railroad construction office. So let's try to remember. One here, the petrol station. Okay, they cannot be connected here because we are constructing some of these roads. This is the problem because I will forget about this. And I don't want to forget about it. I want to remember this. So I'm just gonna create these makeshift roads just to connect them to here. Just to connect them here, and we have the construction office here. Perfect. So we have 5 of them. I'm pretty sure that we have this... how is this town doing? Okay, it's bustling with life. I'm gonna have to check on that, but yeah. So and of course we have the small farm fueling station. So we have several fueling stations already assigned. I'm just gonna go here and tell them to fill this up all the way to the top, boss. Then we have this train filling station that nobody uses, and then we have, for some reason, then we have normal petrol station or gas station over here. And we have train gas station on the other side of the country, but it's not connected. I will see what I can do with this. I might send a train to start refueling those bad boys. Okay, let's go back to the original one. We have we need to get the bitumen to this storage, and we need to get fuel to these forklifts. But I know when I click on storage, usually it says load there, so I'm gonna be removing load, and I'm gonna put unload, and I'm gonna choose bitumen, because if that tank is empty, they might decide to, well, fuel it with something else, and we don't want that. So we have the petrol station on the outskirts of Sulivostok over here. I will select that one, and I know for a fact that this fueling station over here, and then we have a small fueling station over here. Wow, that's a lot of connections. And I don't know anymore. Let's see. Okay, this one originally didn't even bring fuel over here to our Renargrad, and we want it there. And then we have this one that is importing bitumen. This is not even doing anything anymore. I might even remove this construction industry from here. We'll see. I'll see about this. I might tell them to go here and deliver deliver bitumen. And that's about it. I might be missing some things over here. This one is connected. I'm pretty sure this one is too. Yeah, I think they are both connected. Then we have this one that is fine. This is being constructed. This is fine. Let me click on this. Yeah, I think we have everything covered. The only problem is outside of the cities that are not here. I think we might have a little bit of delivery issue, but I think we're gonna have to, well, deal with that. Okay, so we have 300,000 rubles. We dropped a little bit in that, but let me just check real quickly this distribution office, because this is the second thing I would like to focus on. Selling all these vehicles, yes, and demolishing this distribution office. Why? Because we said we're gonna have well, our main highway going through here. Wow, our main highway with these mud roads over here. That's gonna be so much fun. I will be removing some of these paths that are not necessary. I don't know about these paths. I'm just gonna leave them. And we need to wait for this road to be finished, and I'm gonna be upgrading some of the stuff over here. Of course, you can see that this road future that I'm gonna be building here is really badly connected. So let's deal with this now. So we said we're gonna go for a bridge over this road. Of course, we have a lot of electricity connections here. I will pause this for a second, because it shouldn't take too long for us to start construction on this infrastructure over here. And we will be raising the ground on both sides of this railroad. Well, just a bit. We need to build a bridge, and that's the only thing I need to build on this side. So let's see how high this is, and if the bridge is gonna be leveled. What kind of bridge? Brick bridge. I don't think we're using a lot of bricks recently, so I'm not against this idea. Let me see how this is gonna look like. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. I think that this is not going to be nice. Absolutely not. Let's lift this a little bit more, especially on this side, because I need to go, if I'm gonna do this, this bridge needs to be 90 degrees over the railroad, because this is gonna create the nicest looking under the bridge infrastructure. I don't know if this is high enough for our trains. We can try to be a little bit more realistic and lift this on both sides a little bit higher. So let me try to do it over here and over here. And let me see how the bridge is gonna look right now. Okay, this is a little bit better, I think. It has a little bit more room underneath the bridge. And this bridge is not gonna be huge, but still 100 tons of bricks. Okay, and on the other side, looks fine. I think I'm happy with this. This main road is gonna be so-so, I would say. This would put this street as a main street in Vladivostok, but they have the bypass through here as well. I think I'm happy with this. I think I'm happy with how this looks like. Okay, so we need to level this a bit. Let me see how much bend do we want on this. I will be... let's go for this amount of bend. Okay, and on the opposite direction, I think we're gonna have okay job here. Let me see if I can level this a little bit more. No, this is how much I like it. Okay, so this is fixing the long-standing issue. I know it's only 40,000 rubles, but I don't really care. I wanted this to be constructed by our own companies. I'm gonna try to be a little bit, just a wee bit realistic with this, and I will rebuild this road the whole way as soon as they are finished with this one. So this is done, and I need to reconnect the electricity hoses. So let's see, where did I cut it? I cut it here, I caught it here, and they are going all the way here. Okay, that's fine. Let me see if I'm right here. Yeah, okay. So we can go directly next to this road. I think this is gonna be as realistic as I'm hoping to go for. I'm hoping to go for realistic. I'm gonna put as many pillars as we need to. Okay, this one is going a little bit over the road. Is this realistic? Maybe I can... oh, bollocks. Okay, so again the pillars thing. Pillars of Hercules. Oh boy. Okay, build this, but I'm gonna have to pay for this because we need electricity here as soon as possible. And there we go. Again, we have another crossing over here, but I might remove this altogether, this crossing from this side over the railroad. I'm gonna leave it for now because they will have, when I'm done with this area, they're gonna have overpasses. Look guys, I know there's so much stuff we need to do regarding our industries and stuff, and I'm focusing on this little these beautification things and that kind of stuff, and probably should be focusing on more pressing issues, but like for example, well, actually, yeah, why not? Why the hell not? Let's do this. These buildings are fine, they're not fully populated, so they have a little bit more space. Let's start construction of this area too. Our construction companies currently, they have a lot of road building to do before they go any further. They have everything that they need, even the workers, that's all fine. And then they're gonna have big project here. But in the... you're freaking kidding me, they built this? That's amazing. This is done? Wow, okay, that's quite shocking, surprising. They're fast. We have two big construction offices here, and where's the second one? One is here, and the other one is... ah, here we go. The other one is over here. Wow, okay, that was fast. I will be giving them more buildings here to construct. I will leave the old town buildings for now in the town center, so that should be fine. They're missing pub/tavern. I think Pickled Babushka can be placed around here. Pub. Pickled Babushka. Old City Bar. Yes. Actually, do we want to try to upgrade it to something nicer, if it's even possible? Let's see, canteen. This looks a little bit big. I don't know, it doesn't look too urban. I mean, like, this doesn't look too urban as well, but pub gull. Okay, Chaika. Bar Chaika. What about this? I don't see why not. Behind the town council, we we all can say that that we think as people, me and you, that we think that most of our politicians are drunk all the time anyway, so I don't have any problems with building this next to the city council to at least make them happy. Maybe they're gonna be nicer to us in the future. And this is finalized block of construction that we're gonna have here, so I'm gonna just connect it to, well, everything. To school. Now this is a shopping center. Yes, there we go. Leave wives and girlfriends in shopping and come to Pickled Babushka. And let me just tell them to construct this, and we're gonna rename this. Oh, sorry. Pickled Pint. Pickled Pint, thanks to Pickled Babushka. The Pickled Pint, sorry about that. It's the T-H-E, the Pickled Pint. There we go. Well, it's gonna be constructed at some point. And then we have buildings. Do we continue with the same ones? These are quite populated. We will need a lot of workers here, so I think I'm gonna go for a bigger buildings like these. By red. This looks like it's still, we are using Mr. Rob's residential buildings. We can go for outrageously high population with 1,000 flats. I would like to have something higher. It doesn't have to have enormous population. These are the... okay, I'm interested now. These are Pripyat buildings, II-60. They're nice. What do we have here? This is... okay, this is... I would like to go for a quality. You can see the difference in the height of the apartments here, even though on the right hand side there are like less floors. I don't know. I don't know which are more realistic. You can see that yeah, the size of the apartments definitely differs. So I'm not really sure what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the right hand side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It could be the height that they are like high ceiling buildings, but I have my doubts. Since we are building in this little... ooh. But this is way... oh, right, this is definitely too big. This is 9-story flats. How many people can fit in here? 200, 300 people. Maybe this is not the worst. And if we put this if we put these shorter ones... what is this? Oh, I can go for 4 short ones. How much do you have? 99. This is 270. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's go this. Let's go like this. I think I'm gonna go for a couple of these. I will go for 1 and 2 and 3. So I'm gonna go for 3 of these apartments over here, and I will go for 2 on the other side. So I'm gonna go for 1 here and 1 on this side. Bang! Ha! There you go, in your face. I'm probably gonna need some gym or something in between for them. Pub is being built, spirituality, no dice. And the rest of them, they're still complaining about meats. I don't... let me check if I fixed this. This is a custom line? This is just a custom line, because I still didn't... okay, let's try this one more time. This is a custom line, and are you allowing all the people except workers? Yes, you are. Okay, and are you full of people then? What's with you? No, this is a public transport. It's full of people, but there are workers in there, but... yeah, they are highly educated workers. That's a problem. We have too many highly educated workers, and that is the problem. Okay, that's it. We came to the development stage where this is unacceptable anymore. So I will be removing all the workers from being transported by public transport. There are just too many workers looking for work using the public transport, but you know where is the work? Work is in industrial zone. So get the hell out of the cities and go and work there. Okay, there we go. This is gonna give us another 500 people population. We have here no people, 1,000 workers, additional 500. I think this would be it. If we need to build anything, I'm gonna go for really, really small buildings. Maybe upgrade the old town, but really smaller buildings on the outskirts of town. But this is more or less what I think should be okay for these industries. We will have these 2 industries demand a lot of chemicals, and we cannot supply it at this time, and this will just mean, well, probably one thing, maybe a little bit more than one thing, but I think we're gonna have to stop exporting chemicals. I think I might do that right now. So let's select this distribution office and let's see. Somewhere down the line would be container loading facility, and just forbid them to export chemicals. That is severely going to lower the profitability of our train here, but hopefully we're gonna get something else running and we're gonna have a little bit more luck with exports. Okay, so we have a 5-year plan. I didn't even finish the initial story. Sorry if you're still watching this video. Thank you. I will try to go. We have brick and gravel production there. We're also shipping coal there for heating. We have Chomusek here, the steel mill, and the 5-year plan is we need to finish, and it's being finished. We need to, oh right, what's with this wonky thing? We are building Danilsk over here. This is what the 5-year plan is all about. We need to finish construction. Okay, here we go. This is a priority. We need to finish these two, and as soon as these are done, we're gonna have trains bringing our resources here. We're gonna have several trains. We're gonna have, I think, altogether 6 trains, I think, delivering, well, most of the stuff, not all of it, but I'll have to see how this is gonna work like, because I can't have 6 trains delivering like all the materials, because there's also food and other stuff we need to deliver. But yeah, anyway, Danilsk is gonna be a really interesting mission. I can see that most of the roads, not all of the roads are finished, and well, they still have some upgrades to do. Then I will actually, we can do that straight away. We can start on these 2 roads. I don't want to interrupt construction of these storage facilities because they are important for our shipping industry, and as soon as this road is done, we're gonna start on our shipping industry. That is our plan. Oh boy. Okay, by 19... Okay, so what's the problem with this? By 1970, end of the year 1970, we need to start producing ships. This is the plan. This is the 5-year plan that we have to finish, and its time is slowly running up, and we need to speed the things up. I don't mind using the currency to finish any projects we have, but yeah, this is not ideal. This is not ideal. That there's no heating in this village. This is probably, I should have waited until the end of February for the winter to stop, and then this is of course the pickle pub, the pickle pint. So they don't have heating here, but only in their workplaces. The houses don't require any heating, so they are fine. They have electricity, they have their jobs here in the bus stop, and they need to finish construction of this town. I think in the next episode I want to focus on this, finishing some of this infrastructure. Unfortunately, in the last episode we lost the heating plant, but you can see that most of the resources are already replenished over here. What I'm gonna do now, because if we're gonna go and have a big project, I'm gonna do that in the next episode. I think I'm gonna build another construction office. It's gonna be spring, and we're gonna ramp up our Danilsk construction. This is only housing facilities for people, and it's not even going to be enough. We need to build more housing, but we also need shops and other stuff that is going to be required to get people moved in. And I think in the next episode I want to see people living permanently in Danilsk. That will mean also the coal deliveries. Probably soon we're going to need a new power plant, because let's say that our power grid is under pressure a little bit right now. We have over 60% producing in Tomsk power plant, and then we have Nega, I believe here. No, this is Somhatsa. And as you can see, we have issues with coal over here again. This is this might be an issue in the future. So we have issues with the coal deliveries. Let me see if this is... Of course it is. Of course it is. So what's the problem here? These 2 trains are in contrast. He wants to go somewhere where he can't go. Let me see what we have here. Okay, this one entered the intersection, even though he's not supposed to, so let's remove this. This is all considered to be intersection, so you need to wait. Yes, okay. And then when clearing this, just clear the intersection from here. That should be it. so our coal trains can continue moving. Fuel train is full of fuel, that means all the fuel stations are supplied, but unfortunately this is holding up our industries a bit. This is working fine, refueling. I'm not even sure if they're refueling here, hopefully they are, but that's not ideal. Okay, these guys are not blocked, that's fine. So the new choke point for our industries is here. The problem with this is the train that goes zigzagging here, and that would be this one that is turning around. I blocked him all the way, so whenever he goes to do the switch, he's supposed to be blocked. So I will do this, and I will do, again, just move these semaphores backwards a bit, because these trains need to wait for this train to clear, to unload food before they can move on. And again, this is the problem. So let's just tell this guy to go back to this train station, because this is the only way we can unblock this. This fuel train needs to go back, and you can see that it can go back with the lines being more or less free. He can switch to the right hand side. So he's gonna switch now, go back. I think we don't have any issues with fuel. This is not easy. I should have put a shorter train here with the food, then it wouldn't have these issues. Or of course I can always design it differently. I can move this warehouse somewhere in a more convenient position, but where's the fun in that? So I think I kind of like the way this is working out. I like the challenge, I like the problems, even though I'm not resolving them that well, but I would like to think that, you know, I will learn something from all of this. Okay, let's quickly check how the country is doing right now. We have this problem with Sulivostok. It's already getting overpopulated. We have our mine, 60 people was last time. There we go, 90 people working now. But because of the traffic, a little bit of a traffic issues we had previously, I don't think we have any problems with coal. So I think I will slow down on Sulivostok development. Our park is progressing nicely. I think it's gonna look nicer in spring when these lower trees are green. So we can expect a little bit better looking park over here. Let's see, the Karl Marx bust is done already, and we have this is the Red Star being constructed here. They only require workers to finish construction, and that's gonna be 300 working days. If they push it, they can we get, okay, so they have all the materials. There we go. We can get this done in minutes. So this is can they walk there? Yeah, they can. Okay, that's perfect. They don't need any bus deliveries. They can go all the way. 50 people can work, and I'm gonna let them finish this as soon as possible. I think we already have some unemployed people. This overpass, or our main connection between the cities, is being constructed as well. That's fine. I need to focus on getting our clothing production up and running. We're gonna need fabric for this, so fabric delivery is gonna be probably also in the next episode. And then we have electrical component factory here that requires plastic, which is just next door. It's gonna require steel, which is not far away, chemicals, and that's it. Again, chemicals here, 1.6 tons of chemicals here, 2.7 there, and our aluminium production, aluminium plant, yeah, it's called aluminium there, it's 2.5 tons. So we're gonna require all together currently 7-8 tons of chemicals per day only there, plus we have plastics that require chemicals. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so much fun. And also this is gonna require chemicals as far as I understand. No, this is only gravel and coal, I believe, but we'll work on it. The band's gonna make it. Okay, that's about it. I think we can... oh yeah, I wanted to see what's happening here. I think we are stupefying people here. And of course, yeah. So the main thing was Billaburn. Billaburn said something good, and I should definitely focus on that. He said that I shouldn't have university in every town, which is absolutely true. We should have university in the big cities and then well connect them. And this is 100% true, especially here. Workers, that's fine. We're using this as a bus stop anyway, so this is fine. We need to transport people, but I don't want to do it by buses. I want to do it by trains. So, for example... I think I will just have to. Oh boy, I forgot totally about the other train. We have this one here that I send in a wrong, not in the wrong direction. I send it away, and let's go for the waypoint. Oh, of course, it's not reachable. Okay, I'll fix this off screen because I send him there just to be refueled, and now he cannot get to the waypoint, and the waypoint would be. Wait. You need to go. Yeah, he cannot go to it. You can go. You can go here, I think. Can you go there? No. I'll have to get him out of there and start zigzagging. Again, the fuel stations are a big problem. A big problem we have here. Let me see if I stop this guy from going to petrol station. Okay, he's fine now. He's hopefully gonna refuel somewhere. Again, this petrol station or fuel station, refueling station doesn't seem to work, or doesn't seem to work for all the trains, or doesn't seem, I have no idea, but it seems like, but it's not working. I might have to build a new one, or maybe rebuild this. I'll rebuild this and test it just to see if it's possible just to rebuild it. But anyway, let's quickly check on the right. Electricity production is up to like 60% over here. With only 60% people working as well. This electricity production, we have coal now, so that's fine. It's again 60% here. And we have the Kolata industrial neighborhood of Bonigi. We have a power plant over here. It's working fine. Again, it's over 60%. So if we put additional pressure on our electrical system, we might need additional power plant, which kind of tells us, oh, of course, which kind of tells us that we're gonna have to have more electricity production here. Oh sweet, he's going in the wrong direction. Oh boy, I love you so much. You're the best. Yeah, I think it's just fuel availability, or for some reason it seems that they can't access this fueling station. I'll try to rebuild this and test while testing for this and see if we can do this. Okay, I hope you guys liked this. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. You know how it works. Notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. Your input is really valuable. Thank you so much, guys, and have a nice Wednesday. See you in the next one. Bye bye.